Hello and welcome to the Modernist Pantry Test Kitchen. I'm Janie.
I'm Roman.
And today we are continuing in our recipe testing series with Chris Young's Slurpees. Now, if you haven't seen our first one, in this series what we're doing is we're taking someone else's recipe and we are live testing it for you on camera, meaning we watched the videos, we've looked at the recipe, but Roman and I have never done it and we've never tested it and we've never tasted it.
So we're going to do it live for you today.
Yeah, so we're excited to do it because if you're not familiar with Chris Young, he is, I would say, one of the best chefs ever.
Super influential.
You know, over at the Fat Duck, Modernist Cuisine, Chef Steps, and now he's doing his own thing, making our new favorite tool, the combustion thermometer.
Love it. I love it.
So I can't say enough great things about this guy. So we're excited when he's like, "Oh, I figured out how to make Slurpees at home."
Incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
So let's go for it, Roman. You know,
Right.
you've watched this video a dozen times. Let's
Maybe
talk
more.
about it.
Maybe
yeah.
more. All right. So this is I love Slurpees. Big fan. Hung around the 7-Eleven all the time. You know, every summer. And so when Chris came out with this video, I was like, this is really, really cool. You know, making the Slurpee at home is just like awesome. And so I was like, let's try it. Let's get into it. And so Janie and I talked about it, and we're gonna do it for you right now.
Okay.
All right. So first you need soda, obviously. And so we got a couple of different sodas here. We got Fanta, we got our root beer, and we got our Coke. That's the one Chris uses in the video.
I don't think we're allowed to say Fanta, so orange soda.
Orange soda, sorry. Orange
Okay.
soda. Okay. And so the first thing you have to do is because soda and a Slurpee have different sugar contents. A Slurpee is, I believe, 18 grams of soda per 100 grams.
Yep, sugar.
And sugar.
Yeah.
And soda normally has about 10 to 11. And so you have to make up for that. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make up for that. There's a couple of items that we use. There's a yucca extract that's used for foaming, and then 2 gums. One is a LMA pectin, and then the other is guar gum, and that's going to hold everything together so you don't have like the ice crystals melting, and so you don't have ice and then water at the bottom of your Slurpee.
It's really neat because traditionally, if you watch, you know, we're going to link to Chris's video if you haven't already seen it, but this is done by a machine. So now today we're doing it all by hand.
Yeah, that's the cool part. You don't have to have this big hunk of machine to make a Slurpee. You can do it at home, which is amazing.
Cool.
All right, so let's start. So we're going to open this up. This is our cola. All right. And we're going to test that. Here is our refractometer, and this is going to tell us how much sugar is in our cola.
Yeah, this is usually if you do any type of like candy making, working with sweets, it's good to have because it tells you exactly how much sugar there is inside whatever liquid that you're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah. And as you're testing this, can you talk a little bit about why is it important to have the exact sugar content?
Yes, sugar acts almost like an antifreeze. So what you want to do is you want to have the right amount of sugar in it. It'll keep it from freezing too solid. So you want it to be soft. Just like when you're making the sorbet, you don't want it to be too solid. You want it to be soft and smooth. And so the sugar acts like an antifreeze.
Yep. So it's a common complaint when people are like, I want my sugar-free ice creams, I want my sugar-free this and that, but doesn't it have the same texture?
Exactly. It keeps the ice crystals very small. Cool. All right, so we're gonna read that, and as you can see, that'll tell us. So this cola has 9.3 grams of sugar per 100.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna need to add 9.
Yeah, about 9.
About 9. All right. So, all right. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take out 100 grams of the cola. All right, there, pretty close enough. All right. And we are going to add our sugar,
Okay.
yucca extract. And the yucca extract is super light. It's a light powder. And so we're going to mix it in with the sugar to make sure that doesn't float away on you.
Yeah. And I will say, so in the video, Chris was like, you definitely cannot reduce the sugar. Because in my head at first I was like, can we make this less sugary? Because I'm not a super sweet person. And he was like, if you reduce the sugar, it doesn't work.
It does not work.
I was like, okay.
So you have to add more sugar.
Yeah.
Which I'm not opposed to be honest with you. So
You do
the
love
LMA
sugar.
pectin, I do love sugar. And then some guar gum.
Cool.
And then we'll go ahead and mix that in. And we're gonna add this into our 100 grams of soda. All right, okay. So now that's in there. We're just gonna give that a little rattle. And then we're gonna put this in the fridge for up to an hour. That'll allow the gums and the sugar to rehydrate. And then we'll get back to you.
All right, it's been an hour. We've been waiting for our gum mixture to hydrate. It looks like it's about ready to go. What are our next steps?
All right, so next steps is to add our hydrated sugar and gums back into the soda. But before we do that, what we're going to need to do is we're gonna need to take about a third of the soda out of here, about 150 grams, just so that when we do add that back in and shake it up and it comes out the freezer, there'll be room for it to expand.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
All right, so let's get that to grams, and then we'll take out, I think about 150.
Yeah.
150 grams out, all right? And now we're going to add the hydrated sugar and the gums back into the soda. You wanna kinda do this carefully. If you just dump it right in there, it'll fizz right out of there. So you kinda just wanna slowly add that back in there. You know what, no, that was a little quick. Yeah, did you see that? It was a little quick there. Getting a little too antsy over here.
Nerves of steel. I'm not gonna make him laugh too hard. He's gonna go.
Please bring it all up. Okay. I did bring an extra shirt just in case this happens. So, all right. So now we got. Let's try to get all of it. Chris was very good at doing this. He just like got it all in there real quick. I don't know if there was some camera tricks involved.
I bet there was. And plus, like he said, he had done like so many of them. He's probably like at this point like, just like
right?
dump.
All right. So once you got it in there, you want to do is you want to shake it up, get that tight, make sure it's tight, and then you want to just shake that up. And you can feel it as you're shaking it up. You can feel the bottle start to pressurize.
Yeah, that's what they always say not to do. Don't shake your soda.
Yeah, don't shake your soda. But for the DIY Slurpee, you definitely want to shake your soda.
Okay.
All right. So now that we got that nicely mixed, we're gonna go into the freezer, and they say up to about 4 hours.
Okay.
And periodically we want to go in there. We want to shake it up.
Yeah, I think
just
they
to
said
break up
after
the ice.
an hour.
Yeah,
to
we
shake
want to
it
break
again.
up the ice crystals. So we're gonna go put this into the freezer. Gonna do the rest of these, and then we'll be back.
All right, it's been about 4 hours, and we are going to check out these homemade Slurpees. But remember, subscribe, like, and comment if you like what you see today and you want more of this, because we make it because you like it.
Exactly.
All right, let's
try it, right?
How
Let's just do it.
excited are you right now?
I'm a little nervous because I'm not sure if this is going to work. Yeah, obviously, we haven't done it before. I'm also not sure if this is going to fly out of here, too. I'm just like a little bit worried. I do like this shirt. I guess I could buy a new one, but I'd rather not.
We'll pay for the dry cleaning.
Okay. All right. So let's do it. Let's try it out. So we're gonna pop this open. I'm scared, but let's do it. Oh man.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right. That wasn't bad.
All right, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Oh, you see it? Yeah, it's doing its thing.
Ooh.
It's doing its thing. All right. All right. Let's pour that in here and see if it. See that?
Ooh, that looks great.
Good. That looks really good. All right.
I'll go with the pink straw.
Should I
crack open
number two?
And I'm like, don't get confident. Oh, see?
Yep.
That one got a little bit more.
But
so this one's the root beer, right?
Yep, that's
this
the root beer.
That's
and then this is the cola.
Oh, look how much fizzier the cola got.
That's a little bit more fizzier. I kind of like that. All right, let's have at it. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh wow.
Ooh, there's so much carbonation
I got the better one.
here.
I got the better one.
You did.
Look at that. Look at the difference between that, actually.
Ooh.
That's huge. And I don't know if that's the amount of sugar or they're in the freezer it's exactly at the same time.
Maybe this is just naturally more carbonated.
Maybe that's what it is. And I shook both of them, shook them all up. Let's try them out. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Yeah.
So I don't drink a lot of Slurpees.
That is a Slurpee.
Is it?
Oh, that's a Slurpee. That's a Slurpee.
I can't tell because I don't know. Remember the last time I had a Slurpee, but I will say I like this very much.
I think that one separated a bit much, as you can see.
Oh yeah.
See that?
That's so
separated.
Crazy.
That went down to the bottom there, which is one of the things that the gums and the extra sugar is supposed to remedy, which it did in this one and it did in that one. So I'm
So I
just
wonder-
wondering if the different types of sodas are the reasons why that happened.
The other thing, I think we noted this when we were pouring the hydrated gums from one bottle back into the next, that some of the sugar has stayed in the bottle.
That's true, and maybe some of the sugar and some of the gum stayed in there.
Yeah.
And the gums is what's holding it together.
Yep.
Maybe that sinking to the bottom didn't allow this to hold together. I think that's
so
probably what it was.
Because we
this
didn't
one was
note that. We
super
were like,
successful.
oh, should we like try to get the little bit
Yeah,
out?
but
Maybe we should have. Yeah.
So next time we make this, making sure to get all of the hydrated sugar and the hydrated gum out of that bottle
try
into the other bottle is probably what's going to make it successful like this one, and not that one.
I'm going to try this one.
Try that one.
Because
You tell
I mean,
me.
this one, it tastes good. I still like
I'm
it.
pretty sure it's delicious, but it's a huge difference. Now that's a Slurpee.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is a Slurpee.
So much carbonation in here. Huge difference. This one, I'm like, tastes like a nice, refreshing cold beer. Oh, this one's good.
Wow. So, Ed, you know what? That is
Yum.
success right there.
That
is
is so
success.
good.
That works. So I think our little tips will help out people trying this at home. And it looks like it's been a success, to be honest with you. So once again, at the Modernist Pantry Kitchen, we have done it again.
Yeah. And thank you to Chris Young
Thank you.
for pioneering this. Super cool. And
Very cool.
We appreciate it. So we'll see you next time from here in the test kitchen. I'm Janie.
I'm Roman. Bye. For your DIY Slurpee.
DIY?
DIY? Or DIY?
Wait.
I think
DIY.
DIY. I always say that wrong.
Okay. All right, we'll be back.